Hey there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of March 31st through April 6th, and we're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Scorpio, please remember this is a general reading, so I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy. Take the energies as they resonate for you. Also, Scorpio, there you are. Please remember to stick around to the very end to get to messages from the universe. It really helps wrap up the entire reading and drives home additional points that you really need to keep in mind this week. So, the main energy for your reading this week, Scorpio, is the Seven of Cups. You've got options. You've got a lot of options, and I don't feel like you realize that. I feel like you're looking kind of like in a specific direction, like you got your blinders on and you don't see everything around you. But you've got a lot more around you than you notice. So, in the recent past, you get the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. It's almost like there's two different options here for you. One is a practical new beginning, one that makes sense, one that's like, you know what, this is what I should be doing. The other one is what lights you up inside, what really brings you emotional fulfillment. So it could be between two jobs, two people. I'm not really seeing a love connection quite yet here. So this reading could definitely have to do with your stability or your career or something like that. But either way, you're really confused. You're like, do I pick this or do I pick that? Do I pick what lights me up inside or do I pick the practical solution? Let's see. Now, in the current situation, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Death, which is your card, and the Nine of Wands. There's definitely a change coming in here for you, but I feel like you don't want this change to happen. You're very guarded. You're very defensive with whatever this is. So again, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a very transformative change for you. It's a turning point. And it's kind of like meant to happen, but you're showing me here like you're almost pushing against it. Like, no, I don't want this change. I don't want this to happen. But the Wheel of Fortune is a very positive change, so I'm not really sure why you're fighting against this. Now, in the near future, you get the Three of Wands, the Two of Swords, the King of Swords. You're trying to just take your time. You're trying to prolong something because you're very confused. You don't know what to do. And I feel like it's almost like you're telling the universe, I need more time, I need more time, I need more time to figure out my plan of action. I need more time to figure out what to do. I don't know what to do yet. There's like a lack of mental clarity here into which direction I should take. I don't know what this is, Scorpio. Let's see. Let's take a look at that's way too, nope, okay. If it fell on the table or if it completely flipped over, I would have taken it, but Spirit was kind of giving me like a little peek. It was the Two of Wands. So, let's clarify the Seven of Cups for you in your main energy for your reading this week. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Justice. There's something here that you are refusing to let go of. It's like this thing, this person, whatever this is, brings you a lot of happiness. But again, it's almost like because you're so fixated on this one thing, on balancing out the energies between you and this one person or this connection, it's like you're not seeing all the other options. So if this is a relationship, you're looking at this one person. You're like, that's my person. I want them. I just want to restore balance with them. Da 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 da. I want to be happy with them. But then there's like a bunch of other people around you which are like, hey, I can make you happy, but I can make you happy too. But you haven't even given me a chance. And you're just kind of like, nope, I don't want any of you. All of you go away. I want that person. Now, again, that's not going to be the same for everybody. It could be that you have your eyes or your sights set on a specific job and you're not even considering the other job options that you have. It's like very much like, again, you have your blinders on and you're not seeing everything around you. That could also bring you happiness because you're so fixated on this one thing that you view as your source of happiness. Let's take a look at your recent past. I want to see what the Nine of Cups is for you in the recent past. Nine of Cups is clarified by the Three of Wands, which you get again in the near future in the same row, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Chariot. You're waiting for something to pan out the way you want it to. It's almost like you're predicting something happening in a specific direction. It's like you know you're going to get that job. You know you're going to get that position, right? This definitely has to do with your stability, your finances, your money, your 3D world. So this isn't necessarily a relationship, but it's almost like you're expecting or predicting like, yeah, I'm going to get that. I'm going to move in that direction. That's going to make me happy. That's going to bring me emotional fulfillment. And I know that I'm going to get there. I'm not there yet, but I know that, you know, when the time is right, I'm going to get that position. It's almost like, and again, I'm going to use the job metaphor. You applied for a job and now you're just waiting to hear back, but you're predicting a very positive outcome. Like, yeah, this is going to work out the way I want it to. Let's take a look at the Ace of Pentacles for you in the recent past. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Emperor. So while you're waiting for this brand new beginning to take place, I see you kind of sitting in a position of a lot of questioning, a lot of doubt, a lot of uncertainty, and you're a water sign, okay? And you're not really accessing the water. You're not accessing emotions. You're showing me that you're actually very, very closed off to your emotions here. And you're showing it to me twice with the Queen of Swords and the Emperor. It's almost like while you're waiting for this outcome, while you're waiting for this new beginning, this new path for you to take, you're sitting there and you're kind of like, I'm not going to get too attached to this. I'm not going to be emotionally invested in this. I'm not going to let myself hope that, you know, it's going to turn out the way I want it to. But you are, right? You definitely are. You definitely know what you want. You definitely have a lot of emotions invested in this because you are kind of like predicting or expecting this to happen. But you're also showing me of, no, this is fine. It's all logical. There's no emotions here. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. You know, whatever works out for me is fine. I don't believe you, to be honest. Let's take, okay. So for the Two of Pentacles in the recent past, you get the Hierophant, the Devil, the Six of Swords. There's definitely, for some of you, this could be a relationship. Again, I'm not getting immense emotions here. I'm not getting love or a connection like that. So I'm kind of not sure. This message could just be for two of you. Some of you are talking about a career or job. The others of you are focusing on a relationship. The message still applies, but that could be why I'm not getting a specific direction one way or the other. But anyways, there is a certain belief or a set of beliefs that you've been holding on to that have not been very beneficial for you. So it could be that you believe, again, I'm going to use the job example, I need to be in a position that pays me X amount of dollars. And if I don't have that, then this position is terrible. It's not worth it. Absolutely not. That could be unhealthy for you or not beneficial to you, because if you were applying for a job that, let's say, paid you a little bit less, but actually emotionally fulfilled you more, you could be open to that. You could be looking at that, but you're not. You're so fixated on like, this is what I want. This is the belief that I have. I need to do this. I need to fill up this. And it's like, if you don't have it, you just feel like you're not worthy or you're not good. And that's why the Devil is showing up here. This may be a toxic belief or a toxic pattern that you need to let go of. Now, I do see you have the desire to let go of it. You're showing me like, maybe I need to walk away from this. Maybe I need to like give up on this belief or this notion that I have. But you're confused because, again, if it's a belief that you've been holding on to for quite some time, it's very hard to let go of it just kind of like that. So I understand where the confusion is. Same thing if this is a relationship. If there's a relationship where you think my partner has to be like this, they have to look like this, they have to act like this, you know, like this is what I need, this is what I want, maybe you need to start adjusting that. Maybe you need to let go of that like firm grip that you have and move away from that set of beliefs and just kind of allow the energies to flow and see what comes of it. So, for the Wheel of Fortune, oh, I love this. For the Wheel of Fortune in the current situation, you get the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands. Something that's really been stressing you out, something that's been really, really weighing heavy on you, that energy is shifting. So if you're currently stressed about something, because you're going to see this reading about a couple of days before, whatever has been stressing you out, whatever has been kind of like really weighing heavy on you, that's going to change. So it's almost like a weight lifted off your shoulders and you're going to be like, oh, I can breathe again. And that stress is being replaced by emotional fulfillment and emotional balance and you stepping back into your kind of like lighthearted, fun energy. Scorpios are a water sign, but you guys also embody a lot of fire energy. And so the Page of Wands to me is kind of like the epitome of Scorpio energy, where you guys are happy and lighthearted and, you know, everything's good and happy and carefree. You're stepping back into that energy. I feel like in the recent past, there was definitely something that was kind of like on the line for you, something that you viewed as very important. If I don't get it, oh God, this is going to be the end of the world. In the current situation, I guess you do get it, or things work out the way you want them to, because it's a drastic shift from anxiety to calmness, from, you know, stressing out to emotional fulfillment. Let's take a look at the Death for you in the current situation. Nice. The Death is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Death again, and the Queen of Cups. There's definitely love showing up here for you. And again, it could be love towards a position, towards a career, towards something like that. But it's almost like things are working out exactly how you wanted them to, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's with a job. Things are working out exactly how you want. You've gone through the difficult part. You've gone through the, excuse me, the conflict, the tension. And now you're in a position where you feel good. You feel happy. You feel successful. Like, I made it. This is really beautiful. I don't know what's shifting for you in the current situation, but man, is it a nice shift to see. I was really tensed up looking at your recent past. I was like, what is going on here? Let's take a look at the Nine of Wands for you in the current situation. Nine of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the King of Wands. You're almost there. You're almost at that point where you're stepping into the ultimate power of yourself, your power, feeling confident, feeling stable, feeling like you were able to nurture yourself and grow into a position of confidence and a lot of stability. Again, I do feel like for some of you, this has to do with a relationship. For some of you, it has to do with a job. All I have to say is in the current situation, you're almost at that pinnacle of feeling good, feeling confident, and feeling like you have it all. You're not quite there yet. You're almost there. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what this Three of Wands is for you in the near future. Three of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be feeling really, really good. Again, you're almost there. It's been a long time coming. Whatever this is that you've been dealing with this process for a very, very long time. You're almost at that point of having that brand new beginning, stepping into that power of a completely brand new you, a completely brand new phase in your life, a phase where you feel good, you feel happy, you feel surrounded by people that make you feel good and happy and supported. And again, I feel like this whole difficult thing, this whole phase, you've been going through it for quite some time. It's almost like you've been working towards something for a very, very long time. And it's almost like you thought you lost it. You almost felt like you lost it. You didn't know if things were going to work out the way you wanted them to. And then it's almost like a sigh of relief in the current situation. Like, okay, I made it. I like this. Let's take a look at the, okay. For the Two of Swords in the near future, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands. You're a little bit confused here on whether you should keep working, keep exerting energy, or just kind of take a step back and focus on yourself. Again, I'm going to keep using the job example. This could also be the relationship. You definitely feel like there's more work that can be done. Like you can keep doing, keep investing, keep putting in the energy, keep making things happen. Or you can take a step back and just be like, let me focus on myself a little bit because this whole thing has been really, really draining. So in the near future, I feel like you're a little bit confused because you're not really sure what to focus on. On the one hand, you kind of just want to chill and focus on yourself and take a minute for yourself to nurture and support yourself. But on the other hand, I feel like you're afraid if you don't keep doing and don't keep pushing and don't keep taking action, that something's not going to work out or something's going to, the momentum is kind of going to stop, and you're afraid of that. And you don't want to lose the momentum that you're experiencing here in the near future. So I feel like there's a little bit of confusion about, do I listen to myself? Do I focus on myself? Or do I just keep pushing so that this momentum, so that this ball keeps rolling? Let's take a look at the King of Swords for you in the near future. King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Two of Swords, which you just got, and the Two of Pentacles, which you got in the same row in the recent past. So I feel like you're looking at this from a very logical perspective. There's definitely a brand new beginning here that you have within yourself, right? And again, you are coming from a place of power for you, you are a water sign, so emotions are your strong suit. You're coming from that place. However, you're trying to approach this from a very methodical, very logical perspective. And so I feel like that's making it a little bit more confusing for you, where it's like, what do I do? Because what makes sense, what makes sense for you to do, or what on paper looks like the right thing to do, is not what you feel is right for you to do. So again, tying back to this, it could be that if you're looking at a job, what makes sense for you is to take a week off before you start this new job or this new position or whatever, and really nurture yourself, maybe take a vacation, something like that. But on the other hand, what makes sense is for you to just be like, hell no, I'm not taking a vacation. I'm going to start tomorrow. Let's get going. I'm just going to work myself, you know? So again, there's a little bit of kind of back and forth here. You're not really sure what to do. So I do see some confusion, but with the King of Swords, you'll make the right decision for yourself. You're not going to stay confused for very long. So Scorpio, let's close off your reading here. See what the universe wants you to keep in mind. I hope you stuck around till the very end of this video, because I always love messages from Spirit. They kind of just tie everything together perfectly. And this is what you need to keep in mind this week. From the universe, you get the Star, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. The energy that you've invested is going to get you where you want to go. I know in the current situation, when you're probably listening to this, you're sitting here thinking, is this all for nothing? Is all the work that I'm putting in here going to go to shit? Like, is this going to actually yield results? It will. You're going to get to that calmer position. You're going to get to that stable position, that desire that you have. All this energy that you've been investing it because you have a certain goal, a certain dream, a certain vision in mind. You're going to get there. Okay? You definitely are going to get there. Don't let the fact that you can't see all the fruits of your labor yet, don't let that deter you from continuously investing effort. All right? Because you're definitely going to get there. And I feel like in the recent past, the fear kind of creeps in, the fear of, am I going to get there? You know, that kind of creeps in. Don't let that happen. Hold fast to your vision. Stick to it. This is beautiful. I love this, Scorpio. This was a really intense reading. If you feel comfortable sharing in the comments whether this is a relationship, life-related, like whatever you feel comfortable sharing, I would love to read it. Thank you again for tuning in, Scorpio, and I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Scorpio.